Welcome back, class. I'm Mr. Teacher with the SAT Math Video Guide, and after quite a bit of delay, we have finally reached Section 8 of Test Number 3, and I hope to finish Test Number 3 within today. Of course, you don't really have to watch the entire section by today, but just letting you know. Yeah, we finished Section 5, I believe, and let's just start with number 1, like I have written. We'll scroll down a little bit. Start with number 1. So, number 1 says, if 3/4 of a number is 18, what is 1/4 of the number? Well, we can basically, so 3/4 x is equal to 18. What you can do is, in this problem particularly, you don't really need the denominator. You could just say 3x is equal to 18. And therefore, x is equal to 6. Therefore, x divided by 4 is basically equal to 6. And that's choice C. 1/4 of the number is 6. Now, of course, you could just do this the long way, which is x is equal to 18 divided by 3 over 4, or 18 times 4 over 3. Those look very together. 18 times 4 over 3, which is 72 divided by 3, which is 24. So x is equal to 24. 1/4 x is going to be equal to 24 divided by 4, which is 6. So either way, we've got the correct answer. And now we'll go to number 2. Sometimes my mouse never wants to scroll. Okay, number 2. Number 2, okay, it says for all integers k, let k asterisk, I think that's called an asterisk, be defined by k asterisk is equal to k times k minus 1. Try saying that 5 times really fast. What is the value of 5 asterisk? Well, let's write out the equation that we will be referencing. K asterisk is equal to k times k minus 1. So 5 asterisk is going to be equal to, let's plug in the numbers accordingly, 5 times 5 minus 1. So this is equal to 5 times 4, which is equal to 20. And that's choice B. That's the correct answer. And we're speeding on over to number 3. And indeed, we are going really fast. Oh dear. I've decided I won't draw this because we know what happened last time when I tried to draw a graph. My entire video file got corrupted from taking so much time. But since I already assume that you have the book, you already know what's going on. So, the graph above shows the effect of aging on the diameter of the eye pupil. Based on the graph, what is the best estimate of the age at which the average diameter of the eye pupil during the day will equal the average diameter of the eye pupil at night? That really tongue-twisted me up. So, I can just draw the lines, not the entire graph, so it looks something like this. It goes such, and here's 1 point, here's 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, and the last point is over here. And the other one comes sort of like this. Yeah, it just, that's how it looks according to me. Okay, so it asks at which age will the diameter of the eye pupil during the day will equal the average diameter of the eye pupil at night. Well, the solid line equals day and the dashed line equals night, and the point where they meet is over here. And that point, when you follow the graph, is equal to 45. So that's choice D. If You can request me to do a separate video just on this problem. If you really want me to draw out the entire thing, I will do it, but not in this video. I don't really want to make you guys wait for your help, basically. So now we'll go to number 4, which says, on each of the days, Monday through Friday, Tony spent 1 hour commuting to work and 1 hour commuting back home. What fraction of the total number of hours in these 5 days did she spend commuting? Not counting traffic. I'm just kidding. So she commutes Monday through Friday, a total of 2 hours a day, because 1 hour during the morning and 1 hour during nighttime. That's my best representation of those in orange color. So that's equal, 1 day cycle is equal to 2 hours of commuting. And she commutes for 5 days. And now we need to figure out the total number of hours in 5 days. So we need to figure out, I'm trying to draw an elaborate map here. So 1 day is equal to 24 hours. In 5 days it'll be 5 times 24, which is equal to 120. So 2 hours per 5 days, or rather 120, 2 hours per day for 5 days, which is equal to 120 hours. So it asks, what fraction of the total number of hours in these 5 days did she spend commuting? Well, the total number of hours is 2 times 5, which is 10 hours. And the total number of hours of 5 days is 120 hours. So the fraction she spent commuting is 10 over 120. Or you can cancel out these zeros. So it's 1 over 12. And that's choice A. And so I will do one last problem and then I will move on to another video. So if the square root of 3 is equal to x plus 1, what is the value of x plus 1 whole squared? So it's this equation. Square root of 3 is equal to x plus 1. And we need to figure out the whole square of x plus 1. So that's going to be equal to the square of the square root of 3. And if you square the square root of 3, you can basically cancel out the power and the square root sign, and you're just left with the number. So x plus 1 whole squared is just equal to 3, and that's choice C. So I think I'll actually do just one more before I go, because that was actually a shorter problem than I expected. So final question, number 6, and there's a triangle, so this will be our last problem to the drawing problem. That's not a drawing problem, but you know what I was trying to get at. This is 10, this is 8, this is 9, this is r degrees, this is t degrees, this is x degrees. So let's finish off for the day. Which of the following must be true about angles T, R, and X in the figure above? And then they have a whole bunch of inequalities. So all of them say such angle is less than such angle, which is less than such angle. So we need to look at a rule that's very useful and very important in triangles, especially, well, I don't know, especially somebody else who's better at math than me will know about that especially part. But anyways, the rule is that the smallest angle of a triangle will lie opposite to the smallest side, and the largest angle will lie opposite the longest side, and middle goes to middle. So according to that, the smallest angle is T, and T is less than the middle angle, which is R, and that's less than the greatest angle, which is X, and that's choice A. So I'm gonna stop here now instead of pushing on forward for another problem, especially the next one's an absolute value problem. Those tend to be quite difficult, at least in the SAT, because those are the ones that can be most confusing. So I hope this helped you with your math preparation, and I will see you in the next video.